name's Rich Harrington, and welcome to this edition of Understanding Adobe Photoshop. Today, we're going to take a look at the Healing Brush, which is a nice retoucher's tool that you'll find inside Photoshop. Here's how it works. Over in the toolbar, you'll find two tools, the Spot Healing Brush and the Healing Brush tool. For the most control, you can use the Healing Brush tool, and this will allow you to sample a target area. So we can come in here and zoom, and let's just hide the grid by pressing Command H. Healing Brush lets you Option click to set a source point and then paint over, and it will blend the two together. Now for best results, I recommend getting a softer brush so you have a little bit of a gradual edge there, and that does a nicer job of blending. When you release, it's going to pull those together, preserving the texture and the tone of the underlying layers. You can always go with a smaller brush as you see fit and sort of work your way through, painting over the damage. Now in this case, it's a little tricky because there's some letters there, but we can go ahead and fill that in. It does a good job. And when we release, it blends. Work our way down, holding down the space bar to pan. Now, if you don't want to Option click, you can take advantage of the Spot Healing Brush, which just automatically samples from around it. The default mode is Proximity Match, and it looks around the stroke and attempts to fill that in. As you see, that does a pretty good job. In this case, though, it picked up a little bit of the texture down here, so not so good. You can also choose Content Aware and just do little brush strokes, and you'll see it tries to fill that in from surrounding pixels and be pretty smart about it. As we drag through there, it'll analyze the surrounding pixels and fill it. Now that did an okay job, but if I'm not happy with how those stripes are coming together, we can go ahead and go back to the manual Healing Brush and just Option click and start to line that up and paint in our own strokes by hand, and they'll blend together. And what you'll often find is that the healing tools work best in conjunction with each other. Plus, you can always switch on over to your normal clone stamp tool if you need to sample an area and sort of carry it forward, like we do there. That's looking better. Let's just take that healing brush and paint that in. And we got it. So, zoom on out. We took the crack out of the Liberty Bell. I don't know if that's allowed, but it was a pretty historical fix, and this allows us to quickly go in and heal damage inside a picture. Be sure to give the Healing Brush a try the next time you've got some damage like scratches, blemishes, or cracks in a photo, and see how it does for you. If it's a large gaping hole, I recommend trying the clone stamp first and then use the Healing Brush to help hide the seams. For Understanding Adobe Photoshop, my name's Rich Harrington.